Oh, and don't think I forgot about Bronny and this cardiac arrest that just magically disappeared. Is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beef for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? Look, let me tell you something. This is gonna be a real quick little juice, matter of fact. But we about to talk about Bronny James, who went down to the ground in a cardiac arrest, came back up, popped up like a jack in the box, and we supposed to just believe he down there playing the piano and ain't nothing happened. Y'all got me messed up. Now, let me tell y'all something. Unless y'all been under a rock, Bronny James had recently suffered cardiac arrest while at practice at USC. This is going to be his first year, his freshman year. And he had suffered cardiac arrest, which he was amongst the second player who had suffered cardiac arrest over there. And they said the people had so much experience, they was able to revive him really, really quick. Now, why is this an issue? It ain't an issue. Shout out to Bronny, first of all, for being back in your good graces, for playing the pianos and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And coming back. However, what we not about to do is, number one, normalize 18-year-olds catching heart attacks and cardiac arrests and all of that. And then we not about to normalize either them coming back like nothing happened. Y'all remember the Damar Hamlin situation? Now listen, I have a bit of a conspiracy theory in me, but I understand that theories are just that, rather than conspiracy or out of Africa theories. I'm gonna keep telling y'all, but y'all believe that though. Y'all gonna say the conspiracy theories is wrong, but y'all believe the out of Africa theory. But that's a whole nother conversation. Look it up. Listen, Linda, and listen, Leonards, who can hear my voice. Bronny James went down to the ground with alleged cardiac arrest. The parents came out, Savannah and LeBron, and said, y'all keep us in our prayers, but mind y'all business. Don't be asking us, no questions. And because Bronny is an 18-year-old child, yes, he's still a child, we respected that. Now that Bronny is back up and running, literally, not figuratively, I want to say 4 or 5 days later, we got questions. Y'all not about to tell me it's a miracle, girl. People don't have these type of miracles. Just like Damar Hamlin, the people don't have these type of miracles. Now, y'all not about to make me crazy, because I got questions as to how Bronny suffered something such as a cardiac arrest, which is not heard of, just period. And they just gonna pop him back up out of here like we don't supposed to have no questions. That's not, no, because see, y'all don't even see how they desensitizing y'all. You know how, like, on the internet, at first when you used to see people get popped, or unalived or whatever, it was a shocker. But then after a while, you realize, you could see it and scroll past your little screen and you ain't even tripping, you ain't even blinking an eye. That's what they doing with this. The same thing with Damar Hamlin popping back up, coming back to practice, talking about put me in, coach. Now we got Bronny James popping back up, talking about I'm coming back to practice under circumstances such as heart conditions and heart issues. Ain't no way. Nah, y'all can fall for the banana in the tailpipe if you want to, but I don't want to. And I don't believe that what they said either happened to LeBron James' son is true, or this miraculous recovery is true. If anybody out there has ever been around or known anybody with any type of heart conditions or any type of conditions where they've suffered any sort of cardiac arrest, meaning the blood not pumping to the heart and the heart not pumping to the body. You see what I'm saying? You know that what they trying to say is passing off is not true. Nah, take that information and do with it as you will. But I'm going to call me the conspiracy theory lady. Call me the crazy lady. Call me the cat lady. Just make sure you put lady at the end. I don't care. But it don't make sense. And then it's not sitting right on my chest. It's not. It ain't. Y'all about to make me, feel like I'm going crazy when we know this here is crazy. This shit right here, this is the crazy thing, not me asking. But anyway, I saw this video of this dude who had basically, because I be looking for conspiracy theories to see if people thinking like me. So this dude did this video, and he was basically saying how Bronny is like, He already on code and on message and on call. He already in the script. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take a look at this video what this boy had said. It wasn't me. This what he said, but it do make me feel like raising my eyebrows. And I just did them brows or beat. What's up? But let y'all hear this video and I'm gonna come right back for more commentary.
56 ritual with LeBron James. So early this year on May 6th, when LeBron James' son, Bronny James Jr., signed with the USC, I was talking about how it was a big ritual. So remember, that was the same day. So May 6th, you had Queen Elizabeth's son, King Charles' coronation day, which by the way, so Queen Elizabeth, her dad died at age 56. So her son's coronation was on May 6th, 5-6, and in Gematria, which Gematria is the Kabbalistic practice of converting the letters of the alphabet to their numeric value, Jewish mysticism. Royal family equals 56. So her dad died at 56, her son's coronation on May 6th, 5-6, and coronation was 56. And then Bronny James, which Bronny James Jr. equals 56, he signed with USC on May 6th. So the real King James, not LeBron James, so the real King James, his son was King Charles I. Queen Elizabeth's son is King Charles III. And on that same day, you had LeBron James play and win against the Warriors, the blue and gold team, which blue and gold equals 56, which I'll get into later. So yeah, he beat the Warriors on May 6th, and then his son signed the same day with USC, which I'll get into the Trojan horse definition later. Continuing. So yeah, Bronny James Jr. equals 56. A lot of people are saying it's because of the COVID vaccine, he had that so-called collapse 5 months, 6 weeks, or 5 months, 6 days before LeBron James' birthday. Which again, so it happened on 56, he so-called collapsed on 56 date numerology 5 months, 6 days before LeBron James' birthday, which is Bronny James Jr. again, 56, COVID vaccine 56. And, which again, so I say so-called, which is probably a ritual, it's probably nothing actually happened. So yeah, Bronny James Jr. 56, 56. So this 56, which by the way, so Society of Jesus 56, like Adolf Hitler equals 56, and Adolf Hitler died at age 56. Paris, France 56, where the Society of Jesus was established. Like a 56 men signed the Declaration of Independence. Gavin Newsom and Anthony Fauci both equal 56. And Gavin Newsom is the governor of California who said 56% of California will get coronavirus in 8 weeks. He said that in 2020. So he said 56% of California will get coronavirus in 8 weeks. 8 weeks is 56 days, by the way. So he said 56% of California will get coronavirus in 56 days. Very specific about that 56 number. But anyway, and if you think I'm just making stuff up, go look it up. He said 56% of California will get coronavirus in 56 days. Why would he say two 56s and then equals 56? Doesn't make sense. But anyway, let's talk about Super Bowl 56. So, yeah, and also Church of Satan equals 56. The Church of Satan was established on 56 date numerology on the anniversary of Adolf Hitler dying, which again, Adolf Hitler equals 56, and he died at age 56. So yeah, in the 56 years after the Church of Satan was established, you had the Rams win Super Bowl 56, blue and gold. Kiev, Ukraine equals 56, and you had they have blue and gold too. You had that they were all up in the news on the 56th day of the year of 2022. And then you had also the Warriors win the NBA Finals, which by the way, so they all had noticed they all blue and gold. And earlier I said blue and gold equals 56. The Warriors, so the Church of Satan was established in San Francisco. The Warriors play in San Francisco, and then they win the NBA Finals 56 years after the Church of Satan's establishment, which, as I said earlier, Church of Satan was 56, like how they were established on a 56 date numerology. And again, I also mentioned the USC Trojan horse. So Trojan horse, look at this definition right here.
Back summers there. It would go back a year ago. CBS Sports actually broke the news that another USC player, Vincent Iwuchukwu, had suffered cardiac arrest last summer. Now, at that time, just for reference here, when I reported that news and wrote about that, USC did not provide a statement amid that process. Now, it eventually did, so we may see that repeated here, but we don't know. Frankly, because it's Bronny James, the son of LeBron James, the dynamics are entirely different with all of this, but an extremely scary situation, obviously. Very good news that he is out of the ICU and said to be improving and on the mend. But with this, of course, comes a litany of questions, and obviously the very spooky factor, coincidence or not, that the fact that this has happened at USC in back-to-back summers there. Iwuchukwu was cleared to play last season. In January, he did return to basketball, and he was a part of that Trojans team and will be a part of that team this season. We wait to see on what actually the status and progression of Bronny James will be and whether or not he will be cleared eventually to play his freshman season at USC.
All right, okay, get ambulance here now.
Okay, all right, sir. I'm going to send help there. Okay, and where exactly are you?
Yes.
And
I'll wait for you.
All right, sir. We're going to send help. Okay, your telephone is... Hold on, don't hang up, sir. Don't hang up. Your telephone is...
Yes.
Okay, let's get next to him, please, okay? How old is he?
All right.
Get next to him with the phone, okay? Get next to him. Get next to him, please, with the phone. Okay, I need to find out, is there a doctor on scene with them or a registered nurse?
No, there's no doctor on scene.
Okay, help is already on the way, okay? Get next to him, please,
okay,
with the phone. All right, now listen. So we're already on the way, sir, and
911. Yeah.
fire department, paramedics already on the way, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. All right, we're on the way. Call us back if anything changes, okay?
Okay.
I saw a conspiracy theory about the Bronny thing. It is a little stupid to see and kind of like disrespectful because in the midst of him going to the hospital, this is what people are talking about. But the conspiracy theory was about and saying ever since we've seen a large surge of cardiac arrests in young adults. I don't know the statistics on it. I just thought it was weird that people were bringing it up in the midst. Like they were talking, like the headlines were like, Bronny rushed immediate care. Instead of being like, I hope the kid is okay. You're bringing up something that's so, it's just not the time. Like there's a time and place for everything.
The son of NBA star LeBron James suffered a cardiac arrest during basketball practice at the University of Southern California. Bronny was hospitalized and is now in stable condition, having been discharged from the intensive care unit. The incidence of sudden cardiac arrest during participation in sports activities is not clearly known, but ranges from 1 to 6.4 cases per 100,000 patient years. In a retrospective study in the New England Journal of Medicine, authors used a cardiac arrest database to identify all out-of-hospital cardiac arrests that occurred from 2009 through 2014 in persons 12 to 45 years of age during their participation in sport. 74 sudden cardiac arrests occurred during participation in a sport. Of these, 16 occurred during competitive sport, 58 occurred during non-competitive sports. The incidence of sudden cardiac arrest during competitive sports was 0.76 cases per 100,000 athlete years, with 43.8% of the athletes surviving until they were discharged from the hospital. Among the competitive athletes, 2 deaths were attributed to hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, and none were a result of arrhythmogenic right ventricular cardiomyopathy. 3 cases of sudden cardiac arrest that occurred during participation in competitive sports were determined to have been potentially identifiable if the athletes had undergone pre-participation screening. The sports associated with the greatest number of cases of sudden cardiac arrest among competitive athletes were race events and soccer, with 4 events each. In non-competitive athletes, gym workouts, 12 events, and running, 9 events were the most frequent. Assuming that all registered athletes are competitive athletes, the incidence of sudden cardiac arrest, including both survivors and non-survivors, during competition or training was 0.76 cases per 100,000 athlete years. But more importantly, survival rates among competitive and non-competitive athletes who had sudden cardiac arrest were similar, 43.8% and 44.8% respectively, meaning that there is nearly a 50% chance of survival should this happen to you. Survival rates decreased with increasing age, so it's better to be younger, that's for sure. The predominant cause of sudden cardiac arrest varied according to age group. In athletes younger than 35 years of age, structural and primary arrhythmias were the most common causes, while in older athletes 35 to 45 years of age, coronary artery disease was the most common cause. While in older athletes 35 to 45 years of age, coronary artery disease was the most common cause. One of the most famous cases is Hank Gathers, a Loyola Marymount University basketball player who collapsed and died during a conference tournament game in 1990. Last July, USC freshman forward Vince Iwuchukwu suffered a cardiac arrest during a summer workout. Athletic trainers were able to perform CPR on him and they shocked him back to life. Iwuchukwu recovered and returned to competitive play after 6 months. The bottom line, Bronny is certainly lucky that he received treatment quickly and didn't suffer any lasting damage. Hopefully, after recovering, he will make a full return to competitive play.
According to a study in the American Heart Association Journal, cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death for young athletes, and African-American college basketball players like James are the population at the highest risk, according to a study in the American Heart Association Journal.
Why I wear the number 6? It's multiple reasons. One, because 23 is one of my favorite numbers as well. So, 2 times 3 is 6. Also, my first son is October 6th, the 6th day of October, and my youngest son is June 14th, the 6th month of the year. So, 6 has always been, with me, stuck with me even since I was like a kid for some odd reason, and then especially when I started having my family, and obviously I'm a big numbers guy too, so.
I'm not arguing with y'all today, okay? Let me know if you see what I see, and let me know, do you think this is just a little coinkydink, or do you think everything is calculated like I've been saying it is? Okay, let me show y'all. Hold on. A little hint, it might take a little addition.
He starts the ritual by pointing upwards toward his god, immediately followed by all-seeing eye and dual 6 hand signs. And every hand motion from that point on equals to 6 to finally form 666.
There's a crazy LeBron James numerology theory. LeBron James, everyone knows, he just broke Kareem's scoring record. Yeah. Kareem held that record for 38 years. How old is LeBron? 38. How many points did LeBron score on the game that he broke the record?
No way.
38. The day that he broke the record.
38? There's no 38 date.
No, listen. February 7, 2023. This is the 38th day of the year.
Yo, what the fuck?
It doesn't stop there, man. Listen. It brought his scoring record, his total points right now, 38,388.
No, let me see that. Wait, what?
38. Now, this is the case. This is the topper. Kareem set the record April 5th, 1984. 38 weeks later, LeBron James was born. Hella 38.
What does 38 mean, though?
I think 8 is a lot of athletes. Someone search that up for us. Maybe there might be a bigger meaning.
So Bronny James suffered a cardiac arrest at a USC workout. To no one's surprise, mainstream media got a hold of this quick. And like I've said many times, when the mainstream media gets a hold of something and spreads it, you better question it. And Lord knows these sheep will believe anything the mainstream media will tell them. For one, this is a form of energy harvesting. They want you to feel sad and feel sorry for the James family. And it's also a form of a humiliation ritual. Not every ritual has to be a crime or an allegation of a crime. The fact that they made it a point to acknowledge that Damar Hamlin reached out to the Bronny family tells you everything you need to know. The same Damar Hamlin that collapsed on the football field and somehow in a matter of months made it to the Super Bowl and was cheesing it up and is somehow cleared to play football like none of that ever happened. And furthermore, we talking about the same Bronny James that got 999, which is 666 tatted on his neck. And he been part of the program. His life has been scripted out just like his father. And then in this picture, you see this man doing a hidden hand Freemasonic gesture. They gonna do everything in their power to make this man a star. So do not fall for the okie doke of this storyline.
Now, did y'all see that? Did y'all see what that man had said? They say he got the 999s tattooed behind his ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, y'all not about to play in my face. I don't care what none of y'all see. I find it very funny and odd that these miraculous miracles, are happening so much. You know what I mean? Y'all not about to, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is just not sitting right with me. It's not sitting right with me. I'm pretty sure somebody out there agree with me. I don't know if these are distractions and they are like hoax, basically for us to just believe that these things are happening and they're not happening, or they are happening, but it's just something fishy going on behind the scenes. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feel about this subject. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop down in the comments, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.